specifically Monkey and Tarzan, I've liked a lot. So I think this is one where I'm curious to see if Monkey can get anything done. He will have some early lane priority, especially in mid and bot, potentially.
Oh, the deep gank.
He's going to try and stay active here. Maybe harass
Should
Pong
just-
and
oh.
Light. As he's going to pull the wave. They might look for a potential dive. Really?
They've got, okay, they're going to go for it. Light doesn't have any tools, but Vampire's been tanking up. He goes bailout, but it's not enough. They get the 1-for-1. And now Hung gets a backing two. A double kill goes to Hung. He is back in the roster, and he is back in action here. Taeyun in trouble, but he's going under turret here to maybe get this plate more
Watch
for
mid.
himself. But it's still a 2-for-1 in favor of Weibo.
Oh, I mean, does TM want to flash here? That's the real question. As, yeah, here we go. Speed
There's
boost.
no
flash
on
quick.
Karis. Seismic shove. It is like technique easy mode for Weibo. That will be a response in mid lane.
I mean, again, really bad flash from Karis on that play. That was going to be a nothing play. Ends up getting
Really
punished.
bad
TN,
walk
no
from
flash. He's
Tien,
dead.
so you know, no harm, no
Yep.
fault.
Good roam from Vampire. At least WE able to answer back a little bit as Monkey picks up a second kill, but still is, I'd say, a good start for Weibo. Gaming is
Taeyun? Followed up with it. I like it. We're functioning. We're on the same page today. Dragon is going to go the way of WE, though.
We ran with it. Good answer from Tian to take the loop buff. Again, I think that just given bot lane priority, this is kind of a given, and will be traded away by Monkey with Xiaohu getting the bad news.
Just a little bit of love tap.
Oh, it may not be fine.
They got the Grand Starfall coming in as well. And who can be able to follow it? Okay, Vampire's now caught. He went a little bit too far on the path. Light's even getting a pop shot in. Maybe give him the kill here. Xiaohu, you got to finish it off, bud. As he throws up the WE logo, Xiaohu will claim the kill on the Vampire.
See if it ends up being a red buff, as I think that would be like the real big prize here. And Tian, of course, up a level on Monkey.
Oh, they actually get another catch out here as well. True shot Brock didn't go completely wide, but he got the crush down as well. Monkey goes falling to Tien. Tibbers standing there watching his teammate fall. That'll be Weibo picking up the slack here in this early game. They find themselves about a 1,500 gold lead.
Yeah, it's also a little bit of a bummer. But with at least the globals or semi-globals being used by Weibo and the rotation from Team WE, it looks like it's at least going to be a little bit here as Hong.
Okay, Hung's in a little bit of trouble now. Gets the pillar out, and Hung's just going to go down here eventually. Giving a kill over to Taeyun, too. And they'll go right back to the Grubs.
And gets the news.
Unfortunate.
Level 7. I will say... Oh my god, he stole it from over the wall. Well...
That's a smite over the wall? That's crazy. That was like the most long-distance smite I think I've ever seen. What the hell?
This game's something already, Michelle.
Oh, Xiaohu's on a flank here on Taeyun. What the hell has happened? And you just get the double crash down. Vampire's gonna die. Hostile takeover's there. He gets the bailout there, but he should be responded to. Now Taeyun is pumping. Unfortunately, my feet is frozen a little bit, but they don't get light there in the end. But Taeyun is still firing onto Hung there with the blight stacks too. Taeyun realizes he is the carry from here on out.
Breathe is walking
No
down.
way they want to fight this late, right? Oh, Tien.
Okay.
They had to know that this was going to be set up for them. The hostile takeover comes across, and Tien is just going to fall now. Xiaohu's late to the party, but they maybe get Taeyun. Taeyun's going to fall now. Seismic shove on a two of them. All out comes through, and Breathe brings Monkey to the turret, and Xiaohu's going to pick him off now with some rocks. As Weibo turn around the fight, they still do lose the dragon. Seen him do too much just yet. He is the Yorick. He'll come back later on. Monkey see, monkey kill. That we've gotten so far.
Not to the best of our abilities yet. But yes, as the tower race is won by Xiaohu. That's first brick and feet secured for Weibo. As we are seeing Breathe with a Sunfire Cape going into the Yorick.
They're just going to finish it off here too, so they will get their big neutral objective here. And potentially a catch out on Vampire. He's going to get bailed out, but it's not going to be nearly enough money to get his refunds back, and he will end up falling.
Yeah, Vampire stutter step there a bit, and that was a good find from Weibo as he falls. Gonna be the Rift Herald falling, and I would say a lead secured here by Weibo. They picked this one up for free. Feels like a substantial lead, just having 1.5k gold and the Herald to boot. The next step for Weibo is going to be trying to stop the Dragon stacking as Soul Point on the table for Team WE.
They're sharpening the Tiger's fangs. Xiaohu's hit some really good moments so far on the seismic shoves. He's still looking pretty decent.
The brief
Champion
Cassante,
pools,
very good.
There you go, exactly.
Fourth play.
The servers, how's our ping doing? Are we stabilized? Are we looking okay?
Hong has been a stabilizing force so far. I think that's been positive.
There's a little bit of a blip in the signal.
I don't think so.
Oh, Grand Starfall in mid lane. They're going to go straight on Taeyun. They end up getting the cleanse out immediately, and Tian's going to have to pop his shield there. He's going for the kill instead, going for the execute. He's just going to fall, though, and Taeyun with the help right there in the mid lane. He does end up getting it. He did win top. He ended up getting the kill, too, so you lose.
He gets solo bullied. Flash down for Karis. It is a flash still available for Xiaohu. And then, of course, Tian's sending it mid. That's been the entire game so far, Mazelli, to actually find the 2v2
He's like,
kill.
come on, old man. It's time to go. Come on, old man. Let's go. Let's go. Speaking of, Tien, going to be caught in transition there, and you see the power that Annie is bringing to the table. Why we highlighted this pick coming out of draft.
Icon instead.
I guess so. Oh,
all right.
My goodness.
Icon taken by Team WE. It's going to be traded as mid-outer. Going to be focused down with the Rift Herald, and a TP coming in for top inner. So trading Otacon for turrets.
They
and
have
a little bit of tempo.
In mid lane too.
Yeah, control on the top side of the map.
Oh man, and you're on Dragon's Soul here in 45 seconds. These second items couldn't come quickly enough for Weibo. They did just finish the Leandri. They got to pull the trigger. They got to do something. They're going to come around the corner here as well.
Stuck.
WE, the big stop by Karis. Tian tries to get in the pit. He can't do it. It's going to be secured by Monkey. Afterwards, the fight, the hostile takeover goes through, but WE, they're fighting tooth and nail here. They're able to find one. Breathe is going down two. Big pick off. And now Taeyun is stepping forward with his flash. They wipe 3 members of Weibo off. They get the soul, and WE are running away with this game.
I'm really surprised that Weibo didn't stick the dragon previously, because it felt like WE just took the mid wave, walked in, and walked all over Weibo, who were split.
Leadership on this team, but it feels non-existent. And I don't know if it's a support setup or what. Tien just throws his life away into the pit, into the meat grinder that is WE.
If we're going to be honest. And
it sucks because, like, this team can look really good, but when you're falling apart like this, it makes everybody doubt, everybody think about what is going on with this team. And now, speaking of, they're going to find an engage. Unfortunately, Hung will bite the dust already, and you have that lethal tempo. Varus just chugging away. I don't understand what they're trying to do. Maybe just go ahead and go on to game number 2 here
this game's over.
And get this one over with.
This game is over as Cube
is looking pretty three-dimensional is all I'm going to say.
Yes,
he's looking for like a pretty good three-dimensional cube right there.
And Monkey with yet another good Trundle performance, as he really has been trying to make Trundle work. And this game got out of control fast from Weibo Gaming. WE take the Baron, run over with it, and Weibo Gaming.
Wow.
That was grim, man. That was a pretty ugly game one from them. I think Lilia is good.
3 games, Cubby.
I mean, like, Leona Scion can get picks in Lilia. Your mid game is actually really good in that pick. And I think that with Shen Braum, you actually need a main engage.
Than the Zed, I will say. And the 2v2 down here, also something of a little bit of an importance, as concussive blow is going to be procced onto Hung. Hung, you overextended your bounds, and you will die in the 2v2. One more pop shot, and that's WE running away with it bot lane. Another pop of the concussive blow is not going to be there. One more.
Good. Scion wants to be in the 1v2 compared to most of the other top laners. He's a lot happier in that scenario than a Shen. And MF, your ability to rotate is next to none. His light is actually going to come behind the wave, and they might look to dive Cube.
It's a 4-man up here. They can take down Cube. He does have PP, but there's not going to be an exit strategy here. Getting a little bit damaged preemptively. He goes for the flash. Still ends up falling. Tien going to burn his flash too. Dragon stacking ways. That's something that was much to the benefit of them last game as well.
It takes Zed a little bit to get that one done. I love how Scion just gets absolutely tickled. I don't even know what the focus is for this one. I just feel like we need utter chaos on the side of Team WE to find stuff. as they're going to see the Lucian Braum top.
Oh,
and we're going to see
my
Xiaohu.
God, look at that execution. Xiaohu's going to pop from the death mark, and Monkey, he gets his own kill.
Well, of course, the double assassins into Orianna, definitely something that Xiaohu could be vulnerable into. He doesn't even burn his flash, and frankly, it would not have mattered. I don't think this lead is big enough to justify the comp so far, but we'll see if Team WE can change our minds. Zed has that ult in a couple seconds, and he's going to have a Shen with him.
I mean, this is so scary. Again, Breathe is even this early, just untouchable. Vampire is going to fall. They're trying to get the back line. They actually try to take down Light. They do end up doing so, but they're losing their health bars now. Monkey is out of there in the pit now. Tien trying to fight his way through, but look at Breathe. He's still untouchable here. He is the unstoppable mountain, and he's going to try to run at WE now. Wind does not become lightning, but they will go for the rest of the grubs.
Karras' ult is coming back up. I actually think there's a world where Karras could look again, but he's going to look mid. I would rather have Taeyun actually push mid and Karras be here, but they're just going to drop it as a whole. As Tien is actually pulling that grub, and then, okay, the other one aggroes him. That was interesting. We'll say Team WE, I was very surprised to see the Shen ult come down onto the Braum. I feel like if Shen ults someone else, he's actually able to join the fight, and it might have been able to be a wipe. Fine. As I will say the one perk right now is, of course, the push. I think is a little bit of a struggle for Team WE. Like, they need this Shen to work towards the Tiamat. As Tien's actually going to take this one in. Monkey caught.
Oh. They actually do end up finding a huge pick there, and that's a little bit of the setup that this team comp can have.
Karras is fishing with a Monkey all the way in base. Got to figure there's going to be no fight. And Taeyun's dead too. All right, well, that's a bummer. As Leona takes him down as well. And with Karras.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. There's the combo. Okay, he's going to instantly flash out. Destroyed Weibo. That's incredible.
It might have been too much confidence.
You just go out, you just disrespect the ever-loving hell out of this team.
It might have been too much confidence, Mazel. We cooked something, that's for sure.
Shit. If they had the Orianna, I think it's very different, but it was very obvious what they wanted. And,
again, I think if Weibo just plays the waves, they're going to be fine. So they tickle the Rift Herald and actually pull off of it. That enables Team WE to get in here. Maybe Weibo wants to fight.
Oh, a little bit of damage there from Monkey going in, but he's tanking the Rift Herald and getting.
That's nice.
Okay, Cube got a nice.
No follow-up though.
Yeah, there's literally nobody even close to him.
There's no hard engage for Team WE. Like, that is their hard engage. It is that or Bramble.
The ninja that goes in last went in first that time.
Oh, wait.
Karras got one. They might find more, but again, nobody can touch Breathe.
That's two.
Breathe is just in the back line, but now it's a 5v1 and they take him down. That's 2 kills to Karras, a double going to WE.
It's been a game for me where it's been really about, wait, hold on, Tien.
We haven't smited this yet. Okay. Can he get,
can he deny this?
Sacrifice his life.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. All right. Well, I hope the eye was worth it.
Enabled Team WE to get back in and actually find that setup. So Weibo.
Oh. Okay, they've got the stand united. They're looking for a play. They want to take this Dragon. Dragon's about half health, though. Monkey waiting for his entrance. Playful Fisher will be used. Vampire going low. Here goes Karras. He's into the back line, but they've lost him. Taunt goes wide, but Karras still gets the kill. And Xiaohu's still alive. He's got to be a little bit careful. Taeyun gets the culling onto one, but Karras will fall in the end. Monkey got a kill on the back end on Tien. They did end up getting the Dragon over to Weibo, but the fight to WE.
Dragon secured, really nice Shen teleportation system, as that's the engage.
He's going to have a ton of damage. Luckily, Light has a bit of an answer on the other side, but we're going to see them pull the trigger because Xiaohu, again, he's lacking that second item. They just want to try to take him out from the team. TP going to be used from Breathe. Now,
watch Breathe.
Looking for it. He's trying to get onto Karras. The unstoppable onslaught gets dodged out of. Stand United going to be used as Karras tries to go for the play. The shockwave goes through there, but they don't get the damage. And now they find the pick as well. They already got one. And Weibo, they're getting picked apart again. And look at Taeyun with the IE, with the completion. It's not enough. They get him in the end. That's going to be big picks from WE. And they're looking to take the rest of Weibo down. They have so much damage here. Monkey is able to follow through, but now Vampire in trouble. Wind becomes lightning. Weibo want to take the fight. Monkey trying to find his way through here. It is so tense, but both teams come away with blood drawn. 2 for 2.
Taeyun, if he finds that one, it's another man advantage going over to Team WE, but not the case. And now, return to live, and it's all about this upcoming Dragon Soul Point on the table. for Weibo Gaming if they're able to connect with this dragon. Yeah, that's a rocket belt out of Karis. That's good. Good job, Breathe. As you can see, Weibo, they have their two sides marked. And now
so
WE
hard,
has to kind of
man.
fight front to back. This is tough for WE.
Yeah, they do not want to fight front to back. This is such a tough team fight angle, especially with Breeze standing right in your way. An unstoppable mountain, Mount Everest, if you will, as Dragon number 3 in the eyes of Weibo. Can Monkey get the steal? He's going into the pit. He gets it! It's going to be the 2-2. Now Weibo want the fight. Tian is in there like swimwear, baby, and Breathe is backing up the front line. Big bullet time across. Monkey gets to stand united in the end. Karis waiting for his moment, but his moment will never come. Weibo wipe the fight. They don't get the dragon.
Weibo gonna be happy with that one. They're gonna pick up some more gold. And again, having a lead against this composition at this point of the game, a lot easier for Weibo Gaming to execute this one, and they're starting to look a little bit of a happier position. You know, TV picks those up at the moment.
Get into a completely different spelling if they.
Yeah,
now it's already gonna be
tough.
gone.
TP
Does
coming
Monkey
in.
get it again? Does he go in? He steals it?
God.
No, it's going to be stolen by Taeyoon. That's a full permanent buff, but now they're in trouble. Unstoppable Onslaught's going to be popped, and immediately Vampire will be popped like a balloon.
And
no
if I'm
smite
Weibo,
on Monkey.
just force a fight. You only burn one ultimate this time around. No smite on, Taeyoon's at half.
Oh, they just go. They just went all the way in. Monkey's about to die to the Baron here. Karis goes golden. Got missing another taunt from Cube. That feels so bad. And he'll just flash. He gets the kill in the end.
Okay.
But it's still going to just be Xiaohu falling. And the Baron still in the eyes of Weibo.
At least he got Xiaohu. But yeah, again, this is really tough for Team WE. Weibo, the much stronger and easier to execute 5v5. No one can deal with Breathe. Is Taeyoon going to walk in here, get some of the bad news?
No way,
Monkey could steal.
Comes in. Oh my god. Okay, they're just going to go for the kill on Taeyoon. He's dashing. He's blasting. They find the kills. Monkey is back. Oh, the double knockup, though. Taeyoon can't really do much. Gonna pop the concussive blows. They actually get the kill. Another concussive blows goes through. They get him in the end. A double kill it now. Taeyoon with the calling. They actually take him down. Call them some mountain climbers, WE. They just started to the precipice of Mount Everest.
Weibo didn't want to flip it. They have to go up against a Zed Smite, which is really powerful, but the turn was terrible, and Team WE successfully ignored the Scion as Taeyoon had the bait
dude.
With the Flicker Blades, going to be able to take down the Baron, and WE turning this game.
What the hell, man?
Couldn't do the work needed. They do get Xiaohu, though, which is important, because Xiaohu had TP up, so if he's able to base TP back, there's no way they can contest this Baron. Later on, Mazel.
We could literally go back. We could go back to your statement just a couple minutes ago and be like,
as I gotta say, this Braum, it's providing some value. Oh, Monkey gonna have to maybe flash away. It's light, like it's almost one tapped. Monkey had no flash.
How much did it just cost them? Another unstoppable onslaught, solar flare. Taeyoon trying to dodge out, does have the Navori quick blades. He's going back. Oh, he overextended. He's going to try to get over to Vampire, dashing through. He wants out. Look at the thumbs up, dude. Taeyoon is feeling himself. Meanwhile, they got a tier 2 on bot side with Cube.
Some decent info.
Oh.
He's got, if that connects, there was no flash on Breathe there.
Yeah.
They might have been able to get something.
Another tier 2 goes down. There's been really no answer to Cube in the side lane.
Out and trying to stall this one out, which I really like from Team WE, actually. Karis, that's dangerous. That was spotted.
Yeah, it was. They're a little bit dicey. Okay, culling is used. Monkey feeling a little bit scared.
Inhibitor turns down.
Needs to get back over. They're going to get the solar flare out. The dragon goes over to Weibo. They are going to try to get into the fight, though. Karis finds the backline, finding Xiaohu. Xiaohu goes golden now. Unstoppable onslaught there. Taeyoon is in trouble against Tien. Monkey is making it out alive. Monkey! The other kill. A double kill comes through for Monkey. And now they find the rest of them. WE are cutting Weibo down to size.
Good game.
Oh my god, they got a triple kill for Monkey.
That fight. It's a TP back from Breathe, but Monkey picks up 3 kills at 0 HP.
No way, is that game? This series has been defined by one man, and it is Monkey. That game number 1, they played towards him. They gave him some strength. This game number 2, he picks out the Zed against Tien, of all people. The 2024 Summer MVP, a multi-time champion, a world champion. But welcome the reign of the new king for WE. Monkey finds his difference making on the Z, and WE, they'll finish the season in 6th place, and they'll go on to face LGD.
In the back half of the split, it has been played by Leave once. It's the first Sivir game for 1xN. So ThunderTalk may be trying to take something new onto the stage before we end up in playoffs.
We wait for Sivir to get to our big power later on, as this dragon does get started up by NIP. Good call out by you. So MB is going to just
shocked. I'm shocked that ThunderTalk were even thinking about doing that one. I want to see Aki actually like walk down the river and fish. He's waiting to see if he can kill solo kill, but Hoya. I think that this is late. I think that was a waste of time for me. There's no way that Hoya is going to put himself at risk. And of course, it's going to be 2 grubs secured by ThunderTalk. I think if Aki showed earlier, might have been able to like flip a 2-for-1 in favor of NIP.
Oh wait, hold on. We're going to go for a dive here. All right, there is almost no wave, but Feather will pop.
We have an
his ultimate.
Alistar.
We don't need flash for this play on Zhao Hongren, as 1xN will be able to pick up first blood. Yeah, a little bit rough stuff there from 1xN, forced to burn that cleanse as we see Feather moving down here to make a play on the Leave. Nice flash from Leave there. Gonna drop the equalizer right on his head. That is good damage coming down. Put that Varus on a spit roast. Can be. And right now, I mean, I'm looking at this mid-jungle duo of NIP, 12 minutes in, haven't done a damn thing. And Leave, listen, doesn't matter if you got Ghost, even if it's on cooldown. He will get healed, though, as the turnaround was quick. As PP God and Aki were able to take down Hoya.
To NIP now. How much can they get in that top side? As we are 12 minutes in, NIP have abandoned this one. It's going to be at least a plate going over to Satab with the grub advantage. As both Solo Kill and Leave are heading to that top lane. Okay, yeah, we're going to sort things out here.
First turret here. Satab and Zhao Hongren will be able to pick those up.
Oh, we didn't
Seeing
spot
Feather
that.
move all the way in on to Solo Kill here. Knockup coming through with the Cyclone. Satab, though, can't really get close. Trying desperately. Exhaust down to Zhao Hongren. Solo Kill putting out a lot of damage, and he finds the kill. Satab forced to flash out, but a great job by Solo Kill.
At the moment, Rift Arrow being started here by ThunderTalk. And Aki, have vision of that brush.
All right. See if he gets interrupted, and he does. Feather's going to go in. Nice equalizer coming down. Feather going to tank up a lot of the damage. Now they're going to look for PP Goddess. Hoya Ghosts on top of him.
Good ult.
Teleport coming in on the backside. Yeah, that was a nice ultimate. Looked over at Satab as the perfect execution comes down to get the kill onto Aki. A 1-for-0 here. This dragon is still really healthy. Satab looking to mark Solo Kill over on the side as they will begin their own 1v1. NIP looks for a way into this pit. Feather with a huge 3-man knockup, and they put NIP in the bounce house. Down goes Aki, down goes Doinby, and down goes this dragon.
And this setup's just not in NIP's favor, and we're not seeing Aki pull the trigger on anyone. Like, if you're playing Viari, and you're not able to play off each other or set each other up, you are so nerfed. The fact that Feather was not only able to pull the trigger, but find an engage like that. Limited amount of games that ThunderTalk's actually been able to play and win. That was a really good setup by Feather and a really good play by ThunderTalk to find that fight win.
Very, very snappy, and you touched on it a moment.
Now,
yeah, that's a game-winning play for sure.
Yeah, Otacon going to try and baptize them with a nice little buff on takedowns.
All right, nice mark there by Feather to keep Aki out. Otacon goes over to ThunderTalk, but what is the fight? And it looks like it's all NIP here as they're able to pick off 2. Doinby with 2 more charges. Not going to be able to find anything more, but Aki and Leave are certainly going to look for more. Hoya's going to stay. Flash ultimate used, and 1xN is cooked. And NIP starting for the comeback here. Good charm into handshake as their 5-man diving. PP God will give his life, but that is so worth for NIP.
Yeah, well done there by NIP. They actually get a fight with good conditions. They're able to capitalize. Shout out to Aki. Did find the smite to get the spell shield off as he connected with a cease and assist. Now Satab trying to connect himself.
Uh-oh. Solo kill. Just getting solo killed. It's a continuation of the 1v1.
All right.
1xN really.
Look at Satab.
Oh, Satab is just going to kill solo kill here. Even with the ward down. Actually, we'll see. As now, Leave is in position to be able to help out on Satab. Meanwhile, Aki getting in there, but he can't secure the objective, and he goes down. Solo kill over on the other side. Goes down. Feather, not quite landing the same one he did last time, but Zhao Hongren, once in, he'll Cyclone and then spin out. Now Doinby on the chase here. He's got 2 more charges left of his ultimate. Charm not going to land. ends up just being another 1-for-0 in favor of ThunderTalk, and they get the objective.
Yeah, how attackable Akali is here, because it's, you gotta believe it's just gonna be Shroud and the having enough HP to get out.
Okay. All right,
They
they layer everything really well. Satab just stepped up a little bit too far.
Oh!
Nice job there by Aki. Wow, what a prediction. And they are able to kill the Akali on the side lane.
I was a little bit concerned because the Charm and the Cease and Assist, they weren't chained up well. It was like they were layered a little bit, but Aki has to hoof it over here. Might use this to bait, though. Leaves in trouble.
Yeah, leave. Oh, he failed! Oh, no! Xiao Hongren, and now they're going to try to turn on the solo kill, leave misses ultimate, but he still gets engaged on the backside. Doinby going to try to peel. Meanwhile, solo kill going so deep, unable to kill Hoya. It has to dash back. Second time in, but what a charm! What a charm to shut down Xiao Hongren! Warping, and maybe put it back into the side of ThunderTalk, and now he has no flash, but solo kill winning the 2v1. He ends up going 1-for-1 in it, but you will take that every day of the week.
Hey, I've got to say, this Gwen's starting to get pretty big. And we aren't at the point yet where Sivir's breaking this game, Yanni. Also, it is a world that, you know, with Varus, with Renata, yes, Sivir has an IE, but there is a real world where NIP can actually burn through the Sivir. Of course, Gwen has some unique ways to play defense, too, with that miss.
Quickly. They haven't started it up yet either. Doinby over to the side, lands a nice little charm there, but not too much the rest of NIP can really do. Yeah, I'm quite surprised by that, too.
I am very surprised. I like how NIP is playing this. They're pretty much just daring ThunderTalk to start the Baron. That's everyone wearing that one. And Xiao Hongren is, unfortunately...
He's dead.
Yeah,
His goose is cooked. There's not much more you can say.
It's been two pretty big oopsies from Xiao Hongren. And again, player that was not expected to play at the LPL level. The developmental jungler for ThunderTalk and the LDL. Between the W not getting over the wall and getting caught out in a pretty bad spot there. Not playing to his strong side of the map. Well, that's just Smite off the board of the free Baron for NIP.
All right, it looks like ThunderTalk might want to fight this one. Doinby not going to be able to land the charm. Decent equalizer as Hoya is overheated and going in and dealing a bunch of damage. And two members are golden, avoiding the ultimate. Big knock up there from Feather. And this is going to be an ace. It's a quadra kill for Sivir. The question is, can they actually find solo kill? And they will. ThunderTalk with an amazing fight.
Huge win, wipe the Baron off the map, and that's going to be an inhibitor down.
Yeah, and the two Zonias to avoid of the hostile takeover, right? It just meant that NIP, they had nobody to hit. And by the time they came back up, they were just all dead. It was easy pickings.
That was, I was not expecting that one. I want to replay that fight as 1xN. Again, the carry that was the second team All-Pro in Split 1.
And be able to pick off Xiao Hongren very, very often. Uh-oh, teleport coming from behind. Could be cooked. Aki going to be able to get onto 1xN. He's going to use a spell shield. It's going to be knocked off too. The cleanse, but he's dead. Solo kill coming in from behind, doing a lot of damage to Feather over on the backside. They're ripping apart this backline. Leave is bleeding out, and he goes down. 3v3. Satab trying to get out. He goes back in. Good damage, but solo kill's gone golden. Hoya once back in is burning them alive. Aki will be in stasis, and now Xiao Hongren and Hoya trying to do their thing. The charm is out. The damage is not quite there. It's the Doinby Drain tank in the 1v1, but Hoya is the last man standing. Quadra kill for the ThunderTalk top laner.
He cannot end.
Yeah, no, this was an ill-advised move, Hoya.
I think that if he's able to base and maybe TP back for the Dragon, I mean, keep in mind, this is Dragon's soul for NIP, a Mountain Soul at that. One of the strongest souls you can find in the game. Lost. We got to get back to live, though, because this Dragon, it's Satab with the Banshees now on the flank.
Equalizer, good damage. Oh, goodness, this is a disaster. Leave mispositioning, as usual, goes down. Xiao Hongren on the backside. It's a double kill for the Sivir. Aki will be able to at least kill him on the backside, but ThunderTalk absolutely run over NIP.
I think that just might be it. We're dropping the Dragon. We're heading for the base. And yeah, that hostile takeover from PP God in that last fight, I feel like that was really costly. If he saves that again, it could have been a wipe for NIP and a Mountain Soul at that. Instead, they come back in the fight. Hoya capitalizes. Beautiful from him as that equalizer made the fight so easy for ThunderTalk, who had their flashes up this time around, and are going to cash in against NIP.
Going to be in the 3v1, couldn't kill the minions. He will fall. Aki is here, but the Nexus is exposed. Aki is no longer here, and ThunderTalk take game 1. I think people still remember what Faker was able to do at Worlds, right? And then that is some of the craziest Silas play, stealing a Rakan ultimate and using it and making that big play a little bit longer. But if Neferi just elects to farm up here, this is very difficult for ThunderTalk because it does allow solo kill a lot of free time upstairs to be just fine, right?
Uh-oh. All eyes on mid. Satab, don't. Oh, you. That's the wrong timer to hit the turret.
Alright, he flashes away, but Doinby will chase after him, and first blood will go to Aki.
Yeah.
Oof.
That is the timer where in a really volatile mid lane matchup, you got to be wary. Of course, no ward for Satab. I just think that approaching and hitting the turret there is kind of tough. That the dip down, the fog down got him out of that timer.
Satab continuing to throw rocks at Doinby, taking him down to about half HP. As Doinby has stolen the Talia ultimate. Keep an eye out for that one.
That's a good dragon take. I was pleasantly surprised by that one. They got solo kills TP out and were able to take that dragon for free. Reverted back to Shelly and Kelly, you know?
Oh, I know Shelly and Kelly. We're seeing a teleport coming from Doinby as ThunderTalk are going to move down. The weak side of the pincer is Aki, but he'll be able to fly in whenever he wants. Hook going to land onto Feather. He's going to get knocked up and rooted. Onto the back line goes Aki. Aki going to land the stun onto Xiao Hongren, but Aki's kind of caught. Now he's got to flash away. Xiao Hongren going in.
Oh,
what a seismic shove landed by Satab as the first kill goes over to Satab. And then going in again, the second kill goes to Satab. Everybody over the top looking for Doinby. He finds one, but gets stunned up himself, and the feathers are called back, and 1xN will find his. A 3-for-1 in favor of ThunderTalk.
Folks, I was coming to this series saying that... Oh, hold on, I gotta pause.
Oh, the maiden!
Flash.
The maiden!
Alright, we're chilling. You picked that. He doesn't need that Talia Pantheon. He wanted to carry in the Fury, and did his damnness to carry in that first fight. Enough to actually open up potentially a second dragon. We'll see if this one's even contested. No Grand Starfall available yet. ZNIP throws down some wards, gets the bad news, and Aki knows flat. Okay, there was a pause. Mr. Useful didn't come through there. It's Jin W, can't steal it. Second dragon secured for ThunderTalk.
Well, Aki ultimate on top of him to foil any potential play that NIP may have had. That turret will go over to ThunderTalk, and a lot of that gold shoveled into Satab as the Rift Herald is started up. And with a teleportless Doinby, it looks like this should just go over to ThunderTalk for free.
It's big too. Obviously, ThunderTalk with feet secured already, right? But you're grabbing that Rift Herald and having that turret first. I mean, they're the ones that continue to be faster on the play. As Hoya now, Doinby has flash. I don't know how much he can actually get here.
By Xiao Hongren in the mid lane. He is going quite fast.
I like it.
Here we go. Twitch chat, that is you showing up to help ThunderTalk take down this turret.
I mean,
being at the bottom of the standings, they need all the help they can get. As this turret will go down. Xiao Hongren got in there, but won't be able to do much more. As Satab contending with solo kill up on the top side. These rocks are starting to hurt a little bit.
Yeah, he's also contending with the maiden, but it was cleaned up. And now Dragon with PB God at half. Shield
Teleport
denied.
Coming in for solo kill. Doinby forced off on the side as ThunderTalk are going to back up. Satab is not quite here. Does have the Weaver's Wall available.
If they pull this down, like I think it's really favorable. Well, that's
Weaver's Wall coming through. Satab a little bit too far up, but he's okay for right now. And coming through is Aki. He gets to the back line, but Satab is safely over the wall, throwing some rocks. Hoya doing what he can on the front line, but the Dragon is taken by Leaf. Now they look for a little bit more. Knock up on the solo kill. Another knock up with a seismic shove means a double kill goes over to 1xN. That's not good enough. You need to do more. And again, this is what we've been asking of Aki, and that's what he needs to do in order to get NIP going. And he is the one getting knocked up here. He is the one getting stunned here, and he is the one getting picked off here.
And this is why Aki's been getting flack this split. And like your mid laner is Doinby, he's gonna play to help enable you. He stepped up in the latter weeks, but again, this was an LDL jungler that wasn't supposed to see the light of day for LPL. Like this split, I mean, to my understanding, ThunderTalk was not a great LDL team. This guy's like not a top jungler in the league. He was a mid-tier LDL jungler at best, right? Him getting outperformed pretty badly in this game.
Not the greatest route by ThunderTalk, but they managed to find a way on the solo kill anyway. They force a teleport out. Coming through here is Doinby, along with a Pantheon ult too. Doinby is going to land the knockup onto Feather. Seismic shove, not Seismic shove, sorry, Weaver's Wall puts Doinby on the other side, but he's able to get back over. Xiaohong Gren is going to have to walk this one out. Doinby going to chase him down, not land the abscond of Duct. And it's a nice little pick there for NIP.
No. With Dragon in 20 seconds. And I gotta say right now, given that Doinby TP top, they're going to play for the outer, it kind of feels like NIP is giving this up for gold. There's going to be an outer for inner trade, and full control of the Dragon could be ThunderTalk's here if Xiaohong Gren makes his way there, and that sure does seem to be the case. Again, keep in mind, Setab can actually join a Dragon fight, whereas
Aki is 2 levels down.
Doinby can't. Yeah, I mean...
Prediction, I know you did predict NIP to take a 3-2 over FPX with
honestly,
how
yeah.
solid Monkey has been.
I mean, I'm going to stick with it. FPX would be Shadow. I'm going to stick with my prediction, but...
As a second eye, it's just such a bad second item. I know
don't
you
worry
have
about
to.
it.
But
Oh, that's an ult.
it just stinks as a second item. Here we go. All right, Aki trying to get in there, gets hit with the
Again.
seismic shove.
Telegraph.
Xiaohong Gren putting in plenty of damage. He is so thick, too.
Yeah.
Heals up quite a bit, but the rest of the team starting to show up. Setab cutting them both off there with the Weaver's Wall, but he puts himself into trouble. It's a 1-for-1 for right now, and the rest of the squad trying to show up. Feather at least gets there.
Ooh.
The dogs are barking, but solo kill. The mailman able to escape with only some of his pants eaten.
He's been doing his best.
Seismic shove. Knockup is there.
Good knock.
PP God gets called out.
That's Brahma the Knot, man. That's the only reason I got to say Grandmaster in this game. At one point.
Hey, listen,
this
man.
Matchup, I swear
Hey,
to God.
listen. Give yourself a little bit of credit, man. It is difficult to do. I'm having trouble getting out of Emerald at this point in my life.
It's, you know what? It's fun to say that I earned the right to get baptized by Core JJ a couple times.
Yes, sir.
Speaking of getting baptized,
all right,
Aki.
Weaver's Wall. Aki dodging out on the seismic
Okay.
shove there, but Feather coming through. They're going to flash on
Braum.
top of Aki. Look to stun him up.
Got no
He's
flash.
got his shield wall out, but it ain't going to be enough as they're going to take him down. As ThunderTalk are wearing all purple. Over on the other side, Hoya was able to keep the rest of the members of NIP at bay.
I think the team might be fishing here. As he's going to leave those puppers for a little bit. And
Okay.
Aki. They didn't chain the deadly flourishes down.
All right, bro.
Brown
Xiaohong Gren
pick.
going deep on this one.
Yeah.
Knockup is there. PP God close to getting tagged. Leave is forced to flash away. Feather and Setab always
Well,
wanting
Leaf.
more there. PP God getting lower and lower. Will be able to get away, and here comes the curtain call. This might be the first time it's been casted this entire game, Cubby, as they're looking to land the 4th shot onto Feather, and Leave is able to pick up the kill, but here comes the Silent Ultimate, big stuff, and he splits the gap. The field goal is good. Don't give him a oh yeah for that one, but they still managed to find a kill. Doinby's got to go golden. Xiaohong Gren getting over the wall, and Doinby will fall. Hoya looking to finish off PP. Got the flick on the seismic shove, finds him as solo kill is the only one left standing. Now, luckily, his buddy Aki spawning now. The back coming in from Setab, but he does have teleport. It is immediately going to burn it. ThunderTalk are looking to end the game.
And ThunderTalk, again, I think the biggest confidence builder for them going into the playoffs. Xiaohong Gren had a really nice series. This player wasn't supposed to be an LPL this split because the Beishuan movie's here early. Trial by fire. And
Aki?
I thought he really outplayed Aki in this one. As the Pantheon can't find the crits, he goes down, and that's going to be game.
The solo kill will be able to at least get to the steps of the fountain to make sure that he stays alive. But it is a 2-0 series victory for ThunderTalk. Now that is what I'm Thunder talking about.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.